Shorthanded, what stands out to you in this one and the way the guys played?
Well, the guys fought. You know, we had an opportunity there. We missed some shots down the stretch. But our, game plan coming in, we took, we guarded the three very well. But, again, we had opportunities there at the free throw line, and then we had some good looks at the end.
Paul surpasses the 25,000 foot mark. You played against him, but just coaching him this year, what you've seen out of him, what have you seen in the type of scorer that he is, and just what's impressed you most in the way that really has had that type of success over such a long period?
Well, he's been big for us all year. Being able to go from the 3 to the 4, we're asking him to guard bigger guys. Offensively, it's a big honor. I don't know if I've ever gotten that far, but 25,000 is a lot of points, and so I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the guys who played tonight because they fought. And again, we had an opportunity there, but we came up short.
Obviously, a bad night at the free throw line. Is there any level of concern from you there, or is that just something that you think is sort of an aberration?
It's basketball. It happens. Guys normally the ones who step up and knock them down didn't, but again, we'll get back tomorrow and hopefully shoot some free throws and go from there.
You mentioned trying to shut them down from the three-point line. When there's not a lot of actual consequences on the outcome, is that the kind of stuff you try to focus on in a game? Is like a team like this, a real good three-point shooting team, like try to focus on taking away that? Or is it just regular game plan like it normally would be?
It's a normal game plan. When a team shoots the three the way they do, we have to pay attention to it. And tonight, the guys did a great job. When you look at Kyle Korver's line, being able to take one of the best three-point shooters and keeping him from making one, it's pretty impressive. But again, we got to get back to rebounding the ball and just get stops when we needed to.
I just want to make sure, since Splash didn't play, he didn't have any recurrence of his illness, right?
No.
Jorge obviously gave you some good minutes tonight. He looked pretty comfortable in there. What did you see out of him?
I thought he played great. I thought he ran the team well. He got us off to a pretty good start there. But I thought he looked comfortable out there playing and running the team.
Mason shot, I think, something like over 80% in the month of April. I mean, from where he started in November to where he is now, I mean, how has his development on the offensive end, changed how you guys approach playing with him?
Our approach hasn't been any different. What Mason has done is he's worked extremely hard on his role, and he's getting comfortable with his role, and he's getting better at it. So, for him, shooting whatever he is, what did you say, 80%?
84, I think.
Okay, I don't want to change him, but 84% is pretty good, and we're going to need him to be like that throughout this playoff run.
Last question. One more thing with Jorge. When you see him play this well in a spot that's obviously big for him, does it give you kind of confidence going into the postseason that you might be able to lean on him and fast?
Yeah, I'm very confident in all the guys. So if it's Jorge who has to step in and play some minutes at some point in the playoffs, I'm confident that he can do the job, and I think his teammates are too.
Okay, thank you.
For the guys to use some experience. Honestly, it was a playoff type game because it was very much a must win for the team. And I was at the playoff home as much as well. So I thought it was a great experience.
Paul scored 45,000 points tonight for his career. Did he get a chance to be a teammate in your career? What have you learned about the type of player he is as a teammate?
He's been, obviously sacrificing, but he's been a great teammate, man. Leader on for sure. Very good. He's been a different dimension for us. He's had games where he goes up and scores 25, 30 points, but just constant talking and communicating with guys, as they come to the bench on the floor has been all year.
Joe, you guys hadn't lost at home in like 2 months. I mean, can you put that run in perspective, what it was like and how crazy it was?
Man, it was great. We didn't start another one. So, that streak was over with. Let's start another one for another month and a half, 2 months.
What have you seen from Kevin Garnett? I mean, his minutes have kind of gotten up a little bit. It seems like he's been a factor in both games.
He's been great. He's given us everything he got in his minutes that he played. His leadership, with his coming out there, making great passes, playing great defense, and keeping guys in the right spots. He's been doing it all year.
What about that pass that Pierce had hit you with?
Oh man, I think it was a fluke. You know what? It was on target. It was a great look from him. I'm glad I made the shot.
But he didn't know where he was throwing it.
He knew I was over there in the corner. I don't know. It was a great pass.
Paul joined you with 25,000 points.
I told him, welcome to the neighborhood, man. Congratulations, man. He's, truth is, been a big part of this league. It's kind of dope to see one of your great friends, best friends, reach some accomplishments together. We've done some things together. Tonight was all about him. I'm proud of him, happy for him.
In a game like this tonight, where you guys are missing some key players, is it more about just you guys? Obviously, you want to win every game, but how do you characterize a game like this? What do you say about this game tonight?
Well, you're trying to get better each time you step on the floor. We're not going to stop doing that. Obviously, playing different types of lineups. Jason seeing what works, and he's experimenting at this point, but at the same time, we're still trying to win games, still trying to get better, and be better players as we are.
Just getting these type of situational experience that we can more
They are accused. The fact that they can adapt and how fast they adapt. The game is very, very fast. Coaches are throwing a lot of strategic stuff at you, and they've been able to pick it up and carry out offense, carry out strategy. That's not easy to do, especially when you don't really have a rhythm. You come in, Teague came in, have to come in and run offense. They have to get it right away, and those are very, very hard things to do on the floor.
Kevin, what is it, 3 games in? I mean, you've been a factor, your minutes have gone up. How do you feel like you're progressing in terms of where you want to be for the playoffs?
I'm progressing, and that's the only priority here, is just getting better.
Championship club, obviously, statistical things that come and go. There's going to be players in the future that's going to pass me up. But, when you win, that lasts forever. And it's great. I'm enjoying being part of history. Just a testament to my hard work and consistency over the years and good health.
Jim said he thought you behind the back pass might have been a fluke.
No. Not a fluke.
In the fourth quarter at the start, you're still trying to get the crowd pumped up. In a game like this, when you're missing a lot of key players, what was that moment like to try to make sure you guys still won this game tonight?
We're trying to win every game. I think we really kicked ourselves tonight. I think this game was really about what we did. We didn't execute properly, missed box outs, and more importantly, free throws. A lot of these playoff games, they're going to come down to the free throws. It's going to be a lot of close games, and we ought to be a better job, especially me. I'm an 83% shooter on the year. I missed 4 free throws tonight. It's very uncharacteristic. I don't know, maybe it was the lack of focus from the 25,000. I don't know. I really can't put my finger on it. But my daughter's birthday party here tonight, there was so much going on. But we got to be better in those situations.
Is it hard to focus in when there isn't a lot on the line for you guys in a game like this?
Not at all, because right now at this point in the year, we want to get better. We're playing for, not today, we're playing for the playoffs.
Right.
And these games are preparation for those moments. Running the plays, executing out of timeouts, helping one another, the little things, that are going to win games for us down the line in the playoffs.
When you're going for that, you get guys like Jorge and Marcus and other guys getting minutes now that you wouldn't be otherwise. How much can that help you in the playoffs?
Well, it's good, just to get these guys some in-game experience. They haven't got a lot of it. And the minutes they haven't really been significant as they were tonight. So it's good just to get their lungs open a little bit, because you never know, man. You never know what can happen in the playoffs. Sean, Darren, he can. Those guys can get in the foul trouble. We may ask upon one of these guys to come in there and step up. The playoffs, and when you take the journey, you're filled with a lot of unsung heroes. greatness that you've seen throughout the course of history. And, you know, it can be one of these guys. So just hopefully they stay prepared, you know, for the moment.
When you're going for 25,000, are you conscious of knowing where you are, and then are you like, is it like tough to overthink things?
Yeah, it's hard not to. I mean, everybody's talking about it. You know, my family is here, my friends. You know, that's all they're talking about. And I think I'm pressing. I was the same way when I reached the 20,000 point mark. I remember I couldn't hit a shot first quarter because I was pressing just to get in. You know, I'm just glad it's over with, and now, you know, I can just focus on the rest of the season.
Thanks.